Hey, SCAD, I'm going to climb back inside my rental car office here where it's a little bit quiet. You can see that I'm at a travel plaza just north of Stamford, Connecticut, where I just finished a lunch with Steve Rulo and Restorex leadership. They're excited about their business, which has come back in most of the portions of their market to or above where they were in 2019. The one exception is New York City, in which case many restaurants remain closed. COVID hit that area a lot harder than other surrounding areas, so the business still hasn't come back there. Interesting story about these travel plazas that Steve told me. Once upon a time, Fred DeLuca apparently bought real estate up and down the I-95 corridor in Connecticut and actually owned the travel plazas, and that's so when he put a subway into the travel plazas, they could have top billing on the billboard marquee that I just showed you. Subway obviously doesn't own the travel plazas or the real estate anymore, but Subway's still top on those signs. So the real reason I was up here was actually a top-to-top meeting. You guys know that for a while we've been trying to get Dagmar and Alfredo together with Subway executive leadership. We did not have Alfredo come on this visit. John Chidsey was not able to make it either, just due to a scheduling conflict he had last minute. So we're still going to try to get the two of them together sometime in the near future. But I'm very thankful to Dagmar for hopping on a plane, coming up here to Connecticut with me to have a great connection and dinner with Trevor Haynes and Kerry Walsh last night. They were very excited and energized by the recent BD meeting they had in Las Vegas. They got positive feedback on Eat Fresh, Refresh. They certainly talked to us about the fact there's going to be a few more iterations of Eat Fresh, Refresh, and this is only the beginning. But they did get positive feedback in terms of the new products, the marketing campaign, and they think they're headed in the right direction. A couple other things that we learned that were interesting are that, first of all, the move into the Miami leadership headquarters and a new building there is going to be delayed probably till closer to the middle of the year instead of just at the first of the year due to delays in getting contractors and materials. So they'll continue to operate down in Miami out of the Latin American Subway Group's headquarters for the time being. We also learned that 8,000 restaurants had finally signed up for remodels. You'll remember before COVID, there was a move and an incentive package to try to get restaurants to remodel. That all had to be put on hold during COVID, but now there's 8,000 that have signed up. The big question is, when will they be able to get contractors? And actually, will they have problems with materials like flooring and lighting, etc., to be able to complete those renovations? But it's exciting that many restaurants are going to be remodeled sometime in the relatively near future. Another thing that we learned was there are about 6,500 SMO stores today. So Subway runs the regions for 6,500 stores. Trevor indicated that probably will continue to grow and that it's providing a strong incentive for BDs that do remain in the system to kind of up their game and really have strong execution. We know that BDs are also going through an evaluation process. Restorex, for instance, is going in later this week to present their business plan, their focus on growth, and how they're handling the business to Trevor, Kerry, and other leaders at corporate. So you can see that the stakes are on, and they're going to have to indicate that they're willing to grow with the system and really change the way that they do business, which is exciting. We went into 4 restaurants with Dagmar yesterday, had a great chance to show her some different concepts. We showed her a Fresh Forward. We showed her some old Tuscan designs. Thanks to Steve and Raina for keeping our restaurants up here in the Northeast always looking good. Dagmar got to see Karma in 3 of the 4 restaurants we went to. She got to see some good cooler resets following the prescribed planogram that we've rolled out for Windows 6. She got to see our presence on menu boards. We talked about opportunities around tea. We talked about Coke Zero Sugar and a few other things. We're also able to swing her by headquarters and take her to our little office space up in Milford. So again, a big thanks to Dagmar for coming up. It was a great connection, a good way to foster top-to-top relationships and make sure we're focused on the right things. That's about it for now. I'm headed to the airport. Just a reminder to fill out the engagement survey that just came out today. Your opinion and your thoughts are very important to us, so make sure you do that if you get a chance. So thanks and have a great week. Talk soon.